What's going on, guys? You already know what time it is. If you see me talking to the camera, especially wearing a shirt that says these two words on it, you already know. You already know what we're gonna be talking about. Psycho Frame Day, baby. They have just announced their debut album, which I've been waiting for ever since I first got into them 2 years ago. It is called Salvation Laughs in the Face of a Grieving Mother. Wow. No words. That is very much unapologetically them. And with the announcement of that comes obviously a single, right? The single being the opening track of this album, and it is called Blueprints for an Idol Genocide. Right, okay, so I would get into all of their track list. Basically, you know what it is. I was gonna do it last night, but I was just so tired. I peeped it for a second, but I'm like, I gotta keep my reaction. I gotta keep it real. I usually don't, I'm not trying to be a reaction channel, but this band means a lot to me. They're really awesome. They're cool people. I just saw them last week. Mike recognized me from this channel. What's up, Mike? They all signed my Pokemon hat, minus Leo. Leo was out and about doing Leo things, I guess. Dying Wish guitarist was there. Shout out Dying Wish guitarist. He also signed my Pokemon hat. All in all, I mean, I moshed my ass off. I moshed so freaking hard for Psycho Frame, dude. But it was a good show. I've been waiting so long for that show, and they played all the new songs. They played No Revives, Breathing Napalm. They played The Portal, and other classics. You can watch some of my videos that I took from the show. I recorded No Revives and I recorded 24 Hours Left. They're up on the channel if you want to watch those. This is from the Greensboro date of the Angel Maker tour. It just ended. So without further ado, let's get right into this, okay? As always, I'm not gonna watch the music video because I wanna talk about the music. I wanna focus solely on the music rather than the visual aspect of the music. While they go hand in hand, I respect that, and I respect the person doing the music videos for them. Salem, shout out. I just wanna listen to the song, focus on the sounds that I'm about to hear. I don't wanna be just a reaction channel, but whenever they drop, that's when the reactions are coming, because I ride hard for my motherfucking Psycho Frame boys. Shout out to the Discord, shout out to Psychoing My Frame Facebook group, shout out to Hunter, shout out to Coulter, shout out to Mike, Leo, everybody. And without further ado, let's check out the opening track to their brand new debut album, out July 25th, Salvation Laughs in the Face of a Grieving Mother, Blueprints of an Idol Genocide. Let's go. Let's listen to this shit, and let's have our faces melted, okay? 3, 2, 1.
Do I have your attention, boy? You're about to see something wonderful.
Okay, before we get too far into the song, I just want to say a couple things. Insane album intro. That's how it's done. This is deathcore done right. I say it every single video that I do for these guys. Deathcore done right. And, what can I say that I haven't already said? They don't pull punches. Straight out the gate. It's so good. I'm having a hard time finding the words to describe what I'm feeling right now, but I'm sure after this video is made and I listen to it a handful more times, I'm going to have more words to illustrate my thoughts. Anyways, let's go. Let's get back into this bitch. Also, shout out Coulter. He was such an amazing addition to this band. He fucking killed it when I saw him. Anyways. That lyric lyric right there, baby. No remorse for beating a dead horse. Yeah, that's definitely a mosh line right there, baby. Okay. What the f are you? What about? Okay, that is so. Oh, dude, the lyrics, man. Frankie Palmieri Emir moment. Anyways. Straight up goodbye to the gallows era shit. This is great. Oh, sick. It goes straight into the portal. That's beautiful. It's a great song. Well, that song had the cops asking me to point on a doll where it touched me. That's how fucking heavy this song is. I mean this from the bottom of my heart, you know? I don't just do reactions to whoever, whatever, because it's kind of a tired, you know, trend in YouTube where I gotta listen to and record and react to every single new thing that comes out. But here's the thing, if I did that with every new song, I would get so bored. I would give stale ass reactions. So I am just sticking to things that I'm really passionate about and know for a fact, like, yeah, this shit is going to be badass. And I'll be honest with you, like, that's like their best song yet. And I mean, if that's what sets the stage for the rest of the album, Salvation laughs in the face of a grieving mother. I mean, this band is one of the coolest bands that I've ever listened to or had the pleasure of like experiencing in real time their growth, their birth, their growth, and we're gonna witness them probably do some headliners at this rate. Ever since Remote God Seeker, I was just like blown away. I was like, yeah, this is the shit that I like in deathcore. I don't really care about deathcore anymore, but if I'm to listen to deathcore again, this is the shit that I like. Automatic Death Protocol, they fed us again the same year. And then obviously like we have a new member lineup with Coulter on vocals, and then Feed came out at the beginning of this year. Been obsessed with No Revives. It was so good to see that live. Now we're getting this album in July, and I'm really, really, really excited. It's gonna be really good, and I love how this band, they make it a point to like interact with the fans and stay engaged with everybody, and like I'm happy to be part of that. You know, it's really cool. I try to respect their privacy and try to like keep the boundary like between like fan and artist. You know, I love the fact that Hunter sees everything. He sees all the messages people send him, and he interacts, and that is so cool. Like I've never seen that with any other band. So like shout out Hunter, you're the fucking Dude, I'm excited for new Mood Ring. Let's go over the track listing real quick. Can't record the video for too long. I gotta get ready for work here soon. Because there's a Mood Ring. There's a Mood Ring Easter egg that only Mood Ring fans or fans of Hunter will pick up on after looking at this track. Okay, track 1, which was what we just heard, Blueprints for an Idol Genocide. Inverted Spear of Heaven, all right. The Portal, we know the Portal. Black Wave 2, if you like Mood Ring, you know that's a Mood Ring song. So they're doing the sequel to Black Wave in the form of a Psycho Frame song. And man, you know, like, I'm hoping for a good little, you know, Hunter vocal on there. That's just badass. Black Wave 2 is a Psycho Frame song. Track 5 is Endless Agonal Devotion. Track 6 is Apocalypse Through Lysergic Possession. What the how do you think of these things? Track 7, I Won't Be There to Watch You Go. Track 8 is Filleted and Fucked. Oh my God, I can't even begin to imagine what that one's how crazy that shit's gonna be. Track 9, God Is Busy, okay? Track 10, Stillwater Salvation. And last but not least, track 11, Neuro Terror. So badass track list. I can tell they put a lot of time and thought into trying to narrow out some good song titles for these monstrous tracks we're about to get. July 25th, Salvation Laughing in the Face of a Grieving Mother. This is a debut album that I've been looking forward to for a very, very, very long time. And, you know, watching them grow, watching them cook, you know, I pre-ordered the album. I missed out on the deluxe, the Grieving Veil vinyl, which has like the textured sleeve with the gold logo, but it's okay. I was able to get my paws on the pink variant with the jewel case CD. So, dude, I'm eating good. Next up, they will be going on tour with Boundaries and Stick to Your Guns and someone else, I think. It's a Boundaries headliner with Stick to Your Guns. They'll be there. I will be there. And let's keep Psycho in our frame, babies. I hope that I was able to get you into them with this video. This video mostly was like, I make videos for them because I like them as people and I want people to be into them. I want to help more people discover their music. And yeah, it gives me a chance to act a fool on camera for a few seconds, for a few minutes. And yeah, so if you like it, you know, listen to them, you know, buy some merch, pre-order the new album, or just freaking stream the hell out of their songs. Good dudes, great songwriters, good artists. They keep it real. And be on the lookout for Coulter's band, his other band, Killing of a Sacred Deer. But be on the lookout for their new music too, because Coulter told me some shit. But anyways, y'all probably won't be getting a whole lot of like reaction style shit like this unless it's like I said, like a band like this. Be on the lookout for covers. I'm dipping my toes into doing like stuff like that. Yeah, I want to do more music stuff. You know, I don't want this to just be a reaction channel. You know what I really hate is like the thumbnails, you know, like I would absolutely hate to be associated with those types of channels. I'm like, no, dude, I'm doing this because it's fun. I love it. I'm not doing it because it's career. I'm doing it because I fucking love music and I love art and I love that shit, dude. It's a hobby. It's for fun. But I am working on stuff. I am working on my own music. I am working on my own comic book. That's what I love. That's what I do. That's the shit that I love. I'm doing a comic book and I'm working on my own music. So, I guess that's all I have to say. See No Evil signing off. Psycho Frame, baby. Check them out.